open, seamless world with a ton of detail. One of the strong points of the first Division was just how detailed the world was. All just little things to look at. Like, it really feels like a fully fleshed out and realized post-apocalyptic world. Well, we've got that same thing here in Division 2. Many people saying it even has more detail and more things to look at, as well as a variety of environments given this DC that's kind of been overgrown with vegetation. Also, there's only one loading screen. You load into the Division 2 the first time, and then you can just explore the entire world without looking at a single loading screen, doing as many missions, objectives, as much as you want. Again, in stark contrast to the recent release of Anthem, not to dogpile the game, you had a loading screen in between every single frickin' thing that you did. And besides that big, seamless, detailed open world, Division 2 is also stuffed with content. It is literally bursting at the seams with stuff to do. Everywhere you go, there's a new activity, a new event, objectives that you can do. You kill some enemies, you hold a point, you collect an objective, you interact with an item. I guess the best way to put it is there's a lot of that stuff.
Battery low.
Google is getting into gaming, and actually I'm kind of surprised they didn't just call this thing Google Gaming or Google Games, GG. I was telling Kirk before, like, missed opportunity. They're calling it Stadia. I gotta say, it's kind of interesting, this idea, this concept. It kind of makes sense to me. The execution, of course, it's up in the air. We're all skeptical here whether or not it's going to deliver what Google is claiming, this idea, this crazy idea of 4K top shelf games at 60 FPS streamed over the internet with no need for gaming hardware in your presence. It's kind of an amazing claim. I mean, it makes sense. Everything else you do online is streamed. You can stream 4K video. There's obviously more complexity when it comes to gaming and input and so on, but streaming in general has become the standard in so many entertainment segments, whether you're talking about YouTube, Netflix, music services. Like, who's downloading stuff? You of course never want to download stuff if you don't have to. During the live stream, there was a moment where a person's watching a clip of Assassin's Creed being broadcast by another YouTuber, and then they quickly hit the play button, and they're instantly playing the game. They're playing Assassin's Creed, watching a clip of Assassin's Creed being broadcast by another YouTuber, and then they quickly hit the play button, and they're instantly playing the game. They're playing Assassin's Creed, no download. The idea of that, if it works as advertised and as showcased, is obviously better than stopping what you're doing, going into a transaction, paying for something, downloading it, and then playing an hour later, or who knows how far down the road, and then in many cases having to deal with the various stores that
Our vision for Stadia is simple. One place for all the ways we play. Imagine you are watching games on YouTube and you discover the latest Assassin's Creed Odyssey trailer on Ubisoft's official channel on YouTube. You will notice the Play Now button. By simply clicking on that button, the player is brought directly into the game in a browser in as quick as 5 seconds. On Stadia, you just need to click on a YouTube video or link, and you can be playing your game instantly. At launch, we'll support being able to play games across desktops, laptops. Our vision for Stadia is simple. One place for all the ways we play. Imagine you are watching games on YouTube and you discover the latest Assassin's Creed Odyssey trailer on Ubisoft's official channel on YouTube. you will notice the Play Now button. By simply clicking on that button, the player is brought directly into the game in a browser in as quick as 5 seconds. On Stadia, you just need to click on a YouTube video or link, and you can be playing your game instantly. At launch, we'll support being able to play games across desktops, laptops, TV, tablets, and phones. This new generation of gaming is not a box. With Stadia, the data center is your platform. There is no console that limits the developer's creative ideas and no console that limits where gamers can play. And here it is on a Pixelbook running the Chrome OS. There is basically no hardware acceleration on that laptop whatsoever, and the game is running directly from our data center. It's then easy and instantaneous to move that same game experience from exactly that moment onto the phone, here on a Pixel 3 XL. And as such, we're also enabling players to use your existing USB controller or mouse and keyboard when playing Stadia on a laptop or PC. But of course, we will have our own controller that has been uniquely designed to enhance the experience for the Stadia player. I'd like to introduce you to the newest member of the Google hardware family, the Stadia controller. This is your gateway to the best of Stadia. It enables you to access the full Stadia experience, and there are many advantages to the Stadia controller. And the first is that it will connect through Wi-Fi directly to the game that is running in the Google Data Center. The Stadia controller identifies which screen or device you want to play on and links it with your game session running in the cloud, ensuring the highest possible performance and the best experience for players. In addition to the standard functions you'd expect to see on a modern game controller, the Stadia controller features two very important new buttons. The capture button is for sharing and saving your game experience back out to YouTube. The gamer can choose to share their experiences starting with a click of this button to themselves, to their friends, or to the world. They are in control. And the second one is the Google Assistant button. Pressing this button allows players to immediately access the controller's built-in microphone so they can get help from the assistant for special in-game features integrated by developers. Access the controller's built-in microphone. Our goal with Stadia is to help fuel developer creativity at every level. And as a new generation game platform, Stadia will, of course, embrace full cross-platform play and even bring game saves and progression across as well.
When Stadia launches, we will have increased performance significantly to support resolutions up to 4K at 60 frames per second with HDR and surround sound. And in the future, we'll be able to stream games in up to 8K resolution.
No! Jesus Christ.
Technology called State Share, developers can let a player instantly share a playable moment from a game. This could include the world state, the player's position, items they're carrying, anything the developer wants to pack into a shareable moment. The game's state can be encoded into a link that tells Stadia where to pick up the game. This could be sent to one player, or it could be shared with thousands at the same time on YouTube, through email, apps, messaging, or wherever links can go.
When the player gets stuck on a level, like me, instead of grabbing a laptop or a phone, they just need to push the button on the Stadia controller to get help from the Google Assistant. No distractions, no need to take your eyes off the game, and no secondary devices needed. I'm thrilled to announce that Stadia is launching this year, 2019. We will launch first in the US, Canada, the UK, and most of Europe. And we'll be connecting with you again in the summer to share more details on the games you'll get to play at launch and beyond. Thank you very much for gathering around with
If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be.
Charging battery.
If it's meant to be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be.
This is your champion.
If I can get it, that is. Baby, just let it be. If it's meant to burn, it'll burn.
Introducing your champion.
say we move this way. Fire, brothers. Give me a second. Hey, only half the squads are left.
If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be.
All aboard the Octane. Ineptitude is the true killer.
Come on, guys.
Oh, what's
Oh, I guess he left because I took Octane. I guess he left because he took Octane.
I'm still gonna win, don't worry.
Alright. Let's see. Let's see where people are going. Pretty much all over there.
How about there? We should land there. Looks like fun. I know this spot.
Let's go up lines for the loot.
What's that?
I can just go up lines for the loot.
Void is so messed up, I can't hear you, man. It's just staticky. Oh my god, this stupid lag.
Yeah, it's bad.
I hate this so much. I thought they'd fix it.
This is the first games that I've had with it, really.
You know, I was gonna say why it felt like we were going so slow on the fucking descent. Here, do me a favor and shoot me. I'll shoot you. Sometimes that helps.
Alright. Never heard that one before.
Hey, it did. Kind of.
Kind of. Alright, I got a hopped up devotion
Over
already.
here. There's a Pathfinder right in here.
What do you think is over here?
YOLO.
My god, this real light.
Put me out of my misery. I don't even know what the hell's going on. I hit him once. Damn. What's lag?
Well,
Hells yeah. Half the squads are toast.
alright, now the leg's gone. Must have been that.
Yeah.
You got any extra energy ammo? And you're not using, I don't know if you even use, oh, you got a triple take, right?
Yeah, but let's go to the spawn real quick. I'll drop it behind me. Oh shit, I don't even know how this is gonna...
Guys on me.
Oh no! I'm coming!
Oh, what? I don't even know where the guy shot me from. The rank is super low. I don't know where she went. Yeah, two guys coming behind you.
Oh god!
Damn.
Rip.
Good try.
Fuck life.
Midday, all good with me.
I got that need for speed.
What's going on, guys? I go.
How about that?
Okay.
Should be just us on this side, so we could pretty much scavenge this whole side. And go.
It's go time.
Round one. Beginning ring countdown. Next ring's not close.
Lockdown shield here. Level 2. Rápido, rápido.
New kill leader appointed.
Go faster.
Action up there.
Helmet here. Level 3.
Battery low.
Coming.
Marking our surroundings. Battling the enemy.
Yo, can I get help?
Coming.
Reloading. That one's out for the count.
Oh shit. They were everywhere.
That's okay.
If it's meant to be.
Mic off.